Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is E-Star Tarot, and today we're going to be doing another collective and timeless reading to see what our ancestors, spirit guides, and guardian angels would like to deliver to us as a message today. And today with us we have our bear totem to guide us on this reading, and with it we have this lovely piece of strawberry quartz. Strawberry quartz is a stone of pure joy. It's a stone about emotional healing, joy, gratitude, living in peace. So that might be something that resonates with you today. And it's just such a pretty stone. Oh my goodness. It literally does make me think of the inside of a strawberry. If you look at it there. Just makes me think of it. Yeah, so that's going to be with us in this reading. I feel so much better when I'm doing readings, and I'm glad that I'm trying to get back onto it. I know I've been taking a really long break from it for, just dealing with life things, but, hopefully we can be back on a regular schedule, because it's not just, you guys that need it, it's me as well. I get healing out of doing this work as well, so, I'm really grateful that you watch my channel and that you get guidance from it. So that's not it. Let's see what we can get for messages today. Tap into those universal energies. What does this collective need to receive as a message right now? Oh, there we go. Interesting. 2 of dice. So decisions. He's looking at a map there. Maybe you're trying to decide where to go. And then we have 5 of strands. Interesting, because we have it as a light bulb, which is like, you think of an idea, right? You get the light bulb above your head. So maybe there's something that you're coming to a decision about right now, and maybe that involves travel. And you're getting an idea about what to do there. And maybe it's something that you feel like you might have to be competitive with, like a business or entrepreneurship or, a travel plan, but you feel like there might be, stiff competition or resistance in some way to that. 2 dice, which is 2 of swords, can sometimes be about blocking ourselves from a decision or not seeing the clear picture. So, there might be some ideas trying to get in for you, but you're struggling to see them. Let's see here. I get the sense that that's going to end soon, though. Queen of dice. All right. Yeah. The decisions are going to come in. She kind of looks like she's ready to travel, doesn't she? She's got her sunglasses on. She's got a nice outfit on. She's ready to go. And then we have 9 of scoops, which is wish fulfillment, because it's the 9 of pentacles. Multiple ice cream scoops here. Yeah, having it all. So I think for you, your decisions are going to come, the time of indecision is going to come to an end. Because I think with the Queen of Dice here, she's decisive. She makes her decision. She cuts through the nonsense and finds her mental clarity. So, yeah, maybe you've just been struggling with a time of indecision, but there's going to be mental clarity soon. There we go. Sun, Temperance, and Page of Dice. Okay. Yeah, so good times are coming in for you. Integration. Page of Dice, yeah. Being a learner, being a student. I'm really drawn to the phone in Michael's hand here. And this could be to do with you receiving a phone call of an offer or something that's going to lead to you making a decision, finally moving forward. So what I'm getting here is that there's been some sort of moment where you have to face a crossroads, where you were maybe on a certain path, maybe with other people, but you're feeling now like things have to change, or you're reconsidering those people that you were involved with. Either way, something's happening where, you're not sure if the path that you were on is the correct one for you, and you're kind of having to make a decision about it, and it involves your wish fulfillment, what you truly want, what would make you happy. And that's, I think, why these cards have come out here, the Sun, Temperance, and Page of Dice. What makes you truly happy is something that you need to integrate into your actions. Because right now you might be in this place of pursuing something for the sake of pursuing it, and not necessarily for following your joy, following your happiness. And this is something that is really important for you, because maybe you have been holding back this side of yourself. Because we have the Queen of Dice here, but then the Page of Dice. Like, there's this like inner child here that wants to express itself. Like, you have ideas, you have things inside of you that have value and that you haven't been able to express beforehand. But now is going to be a time where you come into recognizing that there is this side of you that needs to come out. It might be, a career crossroads, or just like a path of, a time of decisions. Like, do I pursue this thing or this other thing? Maybe you are choosing a new career right now, but it's, you're worried about things like competition. Like, is this a competitive field? Will I have success? And I think the main thing is not to focus so much on outcomes as you, unless the outcome is to do with your happiness. When I say outcomes, like not focusing on outcomes, I mean results. Like thinking, will I be financially abundant from this path? And the thing is, I think you will be, but you will only be financially abundant because of your own joy. You'll feel abundance like the Sun. Like, you'll feel like abundance from what you choose to do, not necessarily what you gain from it in terms of the material. The Sun's coming out here literally as we're talking about the Sun card. But, I think that's, the light of your path, right? That's guiding you. I think there's some internal conflict with emotions and trying to, integrate everything into your actions every day. Maybe your left hand is doing this, but your right hand is wanting to do this other thing. So let's get some more cards here. I think that would help bring some clarity here. I think overall, this is about your emotional well-being with whatever it is you're choosing in your next path. Maybe it's not even career related. Maybe it's to do with a relationship. But I think the main thing is that you got to cut through the nonsense right now and make a decision about what you truly want for your future. And ultimately, the future that you want is one where you're happy and you're expressive and you're bringing out the side of yourself that wants to grow, that wants to heal. And like literally, Temperance, can be about dipping your toe into something new. So maybe you already are. Maybe that's what's going on, is that you've dipped into something different. And it's making you realize that the thing before just wasn't working. And that's caused you to... This card, like, it kind of, like, reacted when I touched it. So I was like, I gotta pull that one out. It's falling in love. That's funny. So Yeah, maybe it isn't career related at all. Maybe it's to do with a relationship. But honestly, this could be about career because it could be about falling in love with your life, right? Falling in love with your life and everything that you do. Mm. Yeah, pursuing life passionately with love, with you know, enjoyment. Yeah, because it was like you weren't this could be about love, to be honest, because the two of dice there, maybe you were realizing something about someone else that was not working for you. Maybe this person was even competing with you in a subtle way, and that was like you were like, that's not love. That's not something that's meant for me. And it's forced you to become, someone who's really direct and really uh really intentional with their words, and communicating with someone directly and saying, this is how I feel, or is this the truth, or did you lie to me, or something like that. It's like, yeah, and it's gotten you thinking about, what do I want for my future? What do I want to make me happy? What is my true wishes? What is my true desires? And your true desires are to be happy and to pursuing your creative self, right? And you're trying to, it's like another life that you're stepping into, another like version of yourself that you're realizing is there and that you might want to pursue and follow. And that's leading you on this path, maybe to falling in love with someone new, or just falling in love with a different life that you could live. Or even, because there's always something to appreciate about your life that you're living now. So maybe it's also that, like seeing the beauty of your life now and deciding that you're okay with that. But I think there is something here about stepping into something different. Maybe even just bringing something into your life that would bring you more happiness, more energy, more joy. Maybe you even just fallen in love with someone else, and like that's caused you to realize life could be different. Oh my God. I kept thinking about bear medicine because we had the bear here, and I was like, I bet bear medicine is going to pop out here. And it did. It's just so, oh my God. And this is number 11. So we have 111. The number of manifestation, about being on your path, on your true path, about being aligned. This is crazy. There is no tomorrow without the healing of the past. In stillness, we find yourself right where you are. You shall find yourself right where you are. Oh, so there's sort of two energies going on here. It's like stepping onto a path that's meant for you. That might be to do with, falling in love with someone new or someone else, but there's this other side of it, which is like seeing what needs to be healed in your life now and transforming your life from that healing so that life doesn't really change as dramatically as you think. But wait, hold on. Let me think here. Let me just listen. So you're realizing what love is for you, is what I'm getting. And part of that love is going to involve, because the Queen of Dice, the Queen of Dice, which is the Queen of Swords, can be about cutting away things that are, no longer in alignment with you. So I think you're on a path to, cut the nonsense out of your life and focus on what makes you happy, what makes you feel fulfilled, what makes you feel joy. And part of that will be, healing that's, to do with the past, right? And it might have to do with this energy where you were blinded to how other people were treating you, how other people were competing with you, not being nice to you. Energies that were not aligned. Sometimes we allow people into our lives that are just not good for us, but we can't see it We can't recognize it because we want to be loved and we don't want to be rejected, or we want to make others happy, like people pleasing. And my ear keeps feeling weird, like a popping in my ear. So I feel like, maybe you were hearing some things that weren't good for you. Like maybe people were whispering things in your ear that were not helping you or aligned with you. Yeah, like it was keeping you from following this path. But you're awakened to that now. You realized it, and you realize the most important thing to you is following your joy, following your happiness, following what gives you energy, makes you feel like your best self, like your most expressive self. I'll take that best as confirmation. Yeah, so a lot of this is going to involve healing from the things that have hurt you in the past in order to allow that love back into your life. Let's get a butterfly card. Ooh. End of an era. Ooh. Yeah, that's pretty straightforward. End of an era. Yeah, so something is ending for you now. And I get the sense that it's, having these relationships, having these, and it could even be a relationship with yourself where you were pursuing things that weren't suited to you because it satisfied something that others wanted or how others wanted you to be. Yeah, and maybe that's part of the hesitation where you're feeling a little uncertain looking at that map. Is, an ending is an ending, right? It can feel tough no matter what. But look at this, you're seeking and finding. So you're on the right path now, because maybe it isn't clear cut. Like maybe you're like, well, what am I looking for now? The most important thing is that you are looking for what you really want. And you know how to find it. You know what it feels like now. That's the most important thing. Yeah, is that you know how it feels. Yeah, like you're pursuing things that weren't suited for you. People, places, things. But now it's like you know what joy feels like. You know what it feels like to be in the right energy for you. It's like you're tapped in, you're aligned now. And you know how to create like heaven on earth. You know how to find something that's good for you and hold on to it and pursue it. Oh, that came out really fast. Entrepreneur. Yeah, so if this is related to career, maybe you're getting that courage to go on the path of self-employment. Yeah, because that's something that suits you more. This competition energy could even be about coworkers as well. Or just like maybe there's some deception involving career here. But and we have the page of dice, so it's like you're getting ready to pursue something that's better for you. And this will make you feel like you're much more aligned and happy in your life. Much more on the path. Let's see here. Yeah, so what is their path? Grandmother Willow, what is my path? I don't know. People that know Pocahontas will know. She says, what does the Grandmother Willow say? She says, all around you are spirits, and they will guide you. So remember to ask your angels and your spirit guides for help. Whoa! Passion, Sun in Scorpio, a passionate, intense, or mysterious phase. Yes, because the sign of Scorpio is all about intimacy and intensity, passion. And there's a pair of lovers here. So we're getting a lot of love here too. Maybe whatever you're pursuing, this is about love and career, because whatever you're pursuing will involve a partner of some type. Maybe who you're going to be involved with will introduce you to your passion as well. It's like both those things go hand in hand. Like someone that you will love and feel passionate about is also going to be part of your career and the pursuit of your passions. Having trust is really important right now, because it might be such a time that you feel really uncertain about your future and you're really nervous about taking a leap of faith. But this is a time where you're going to meet the right person in this path. And it doesn't have to be a person either. It could be to do with passion itself, like finding passion in your life, falling in love with your life, right? Feeling passion towards life. Like you're really, it's like very sacral chakra here. And there's a lot of red in this reading, so I would, and orange as well. So, I would say this has to do with those lower chakras quite a bit. But your sacral is where your creativity and your sexuality comes from. So maybe there is something awakening there for you that involves another person. But it's also involving your stability, which is based in your root chakra, your red chakra, right? The first one. Your root is your first and your sacral is your second. So, and they're red and orange. So, this could all go hand in hand. And the way that the sun is breaking through the clouds there, it's like a new day is dawning. It's the end of an era, but a new day is dawning. There's going to be a new passionate time for you. Like, I don't like saying like, oh, you're definitely going to meet a person and fall in love. But, that really could be it for some. You're meeting someone and falling in love with someone and pursuing your career with them. That might be why things have been delayed for you up to this point, and you've just never felt like you were in the right space or time, because this thing was meant to happen for you at a certain time and in a certain place. You're meeting the right person. And maybe this could even just be someone that shows you the way, shows you the path. Could even be a lover from a past life that's coming to help you. Doesn't have to be a lover in this life, just, you'll have that intense energy together. But I think all of this comes forth for you when you start on that path of healing and pursuing what makes you happy, what brings you joy. Your joy and your healing are most important for you right now. That's what you need to pursue and be seeking, right? So, and, don't, if you feel like you've been searching and searching for a long time, don't lose hope, don't lose faith, because we have seeking, but we also have finding. So you're going to find the thing that's meant for you. Maybe you're just feeling a bit impatient right now, or like you need results right away, but everything happens at a certain time and in a certain way. So and I know that is so, so tough to just trust and relax when you feel like, everything's falling apart around you. Keep the faith, keep believing that things will work out for you, and they will. Things can change overnight. Things can change in a day. Your whole life can change in a day. It's, the universe is a funny place, and a lot of it has to do with our minds, our mindset, our beliefs, and our emotions. So keeping your vibration high right now, especially in this time in the world where so much is going on, there's so much to distract us and to fill us with fear. Be rebellious and resist that. Turn away from that and turn towards yourself. Turn towards your healing right now. And that will lead you on the right path. No matter, even if it feels like the world's going to end tomorrow, still plan to have a happy life. It's that kind of energy. Like, even if it feels like there's I don't even want to say it, but like an explosion's going to go off or something. I won't even say the word, but it feels like there's going to be something bad that happens. Still plan for it as though tomorrow's going to be the best day ever. And it might sound delulu, but it's actually, how we keep the vibration on earth high, how we keep things stable. It doesn't mean you're spiritual bypassing. It doesn't mean you're denying your reality. It just means that you see the reality and you choose to believe that good things can happen anyway. That there will be light at the end of the storm. So keep trusting yourself, keep trusting your intuition and your instincts, and just keep pursuing that thing that you want to pursue, that thing that lights you up inside. Keep chasing that, because it is going to lead you to somewhere bright and happy. Okay, I think that's the end of the reading, so I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for staying to the end. I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you so much for your likes, subscribes, and comments. They really keep me motivated and keep me going, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care.